Hey YouTube, welcome back to my blog. Today I'm doing something a little different. Today's not about the G, today is about the Xterra that is. This is my other baby. So when I'm not working on the G and having fun in that, we're out off-roading in this thing, which I got earlier this year, maybe about right before the summers. Yeah, like a month or two before the summer. And I've been working pretty heavily on this one. I wish I would have done videos on it. You know, the mud tires. So some of the things I've done is I've replaced the upper and lower control arms, which the lowers were a pain in the butt because the bolts at the bottom were seized. So I literally had to cut them out, and I'll put a picture of that in there. So as you can see, I'm actually gonna have to replace the upper control arm ball joint because that one's already leaking. I think on the second time out that I went, you know, we were hitting it pretty hard, so that one's already shot. I have the part, I just have to get in there and do it. So, and I've put in KYB shocks all the way around, and this has like a, I wouldn't call it a lift kit, it's more like a, I think they call them leveling kits, where it's like a spacer in between the shock and the upper control arm tower, wherever the shock mounts to. It's like this thick, I can't remember the height, but it, you know, it brings it up pretty considerably. And I've put in camber bolts. They're actually camber caster bolts in the rear. I put in longer shackles, so it brings the rear up as well. KYB shocks. I haven't done the rear diffs fluid yet. That's gonna be one of the things I'll be doing soon. And as you can see, we've put this thing through mud and all kinds of terrain. So what I'm gonna do today, because my brother-in-law's been asking me to go out for like the longest time, but I've been stuck in the garage working on the G, and I've been saying no I can't. Well, today just needs an oil change. I need to fix a nail on the tire, take it somewhere, and needs a battery. Doesn't want to start. I don't think it's got enough cold cranking amps in it anymore. Pretty sure that's, I mean, look how that looks. So let's do that, and then we'll go on an off-roading adventure. I'll be back. All right, oil change is done. I just gotta go get a new battery. But anyways, the reason why I got into off-roading is because of my best friend Andy.
What's up, guys?
He actually got an Xterra before I did, and he took us out one day, you know, to see if we were interested in joining the off-road club. And this is his baby right here, and he's actually done a lot of stuff to it lately. So kind of like what I've done, except he went a little crazier because he went with these guys. If you know anything about off-roading, you know who these guys are. They're top-notch in the industry. So yeah, man, quick rundown. What you got going on here?
All right, so I went through and did the cam timing chain TSB first thing. Got that thing to quit whining like it's supercharged.
Which I have to do.
Put the cheap Chinese tires on it because they're awesome for off-roading, and who cares if you rip them up. You know, they're holding up pretty well. I just rotated the backs to the front so they're all chunked out. Did the Bilstein 5200 suspension. Put a 1/2-inch lift on the front on top of a 2-inch lift on the coil bucket.
Nice. Camber bolts.
Just put in the camber bolts. Did the sway bar delete.
Which I wanted to do, but mine's a little jack because I smashed it on one of our outings. so I'll get to that.
And that's pretty much it.
Upper and lower control arms, same deal. We had to cut. You had to cut the lower ones out, right? Like I did. Oh, so you got lucky.
Yeah.
So on his, they just slid out. On mine, they were, you know, the lower control arms of hell for some reason. Did you go R1 Concepts?
Yeah,
Rotors?
R1 concept rotors and the upgraded pads.
He just did an alignment.
Did alignment yesterday. Got the rear differential was leaking, so I had to reseal that.
Nice and clean. There are your
Did
rear
tire delete.
Yeah, well, shit doesn't fit anymore.
Got the compulsory 10 horsepower stickers all over the place so I don't get stuck.
Biohazard. Nice. Yeah, so we're getting ready to go get my new battery, and after that put it in, and where are we going?
Let's hit the trail.
Is this a surprise?
It's a surprise. We're going up behind Roosevelt, up into the hills.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it. All right, brand new batteries in, clean, protecting. Filled up the oil, made a little bit of a mess. It's kind of like in an awkward place, so when you go with one of those big 5-quart chugs, it starts to do that go thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's where fluid's trying to come out and air's trying to go in at the same time, so it's like, yeah, I tried to clean it. It's probably all on the floor. Right there. It's okay. All right, here we go. We're gonna probably get some gas. We have food, water, tools. So let's go check out this spot that he has picked out for us. We've done a couple. I can never memorize these places we go. I know we've been to Tonto National Forest. There's so many trails there. We've done a few there. I think he said Saguaro. So somewhere around Saguaro area. I think there's like a lake, Saguaro Lake or something like that. Somewhere back there. So that's where we're heading. There's the yellow beast. Easy peasy.
Okay.
We just stopped for a meal break. We brought some sandwiches with us, ham and cheese, and we have water, Gatorade. Starting to get a little hot, but oh. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. It's an interesting tree. And my bud Andy wanted to hit this thing really hard. Let's see what happens. Oh shit! Woo! I heard a slam on the front. I heard the front end just smack right into it.
There's something fucking hard in that.
That rock, bunch of rocks, maybe. So my nephew said, "Hold my orange juice. Watch this." I better back up a little bit. I'm gonna get wet. Yeah. You might want to put it in drive. Here it goes. Nice. You should have rolled up the windows. How bad is it?
Not really that bad. It's like one kind of juice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, last time I did that, I ended up
Alright,
really bad.
you shot it.
That's pretty much it. That concludes our trip. I'll try to put my buddy Danny was logging it on Google Maps, so I put a screenshot of pretty much everywhere we went. So yeah, there you go. This is an 07 Xterra, and it gets the job done. Off-roading, mild to easy. Some, I would call it hard, and it just does fine. Now I'm driving home. I have the air on, no check engine light, no weird, nothing. It's just the Nissan did a pretty good job with this truck. So if you're just looking for something that's something you can take off-roading in the dirt, you don't even need to go rock climbing in this. But you're not looking to spend like premium, like, you know, like with the Jeep. I mean, if you can afford a Jeep, then, you know, by all means, go get one. I would have if I could, but you know, this is good enough. It entertains us whenever we can. There's only so many things you can do out here in Arizona. Obviously, I can't afford a boat either, so I don't go out and do that on the lake. And yeah, thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for more G37 videos coming soon. Thanks.